I'm out of breath. I feel terrible now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. What a treat, as today is the discussion of the how many is this?
This is our 9th year.
The 9th annual, the 2023 Moccasin Creek Festival. Bill Passalacqua is here, and we're going to talk about that, all the bands that are coming here in June, and then we're also going to talk about you going on tour.
All right.
Bill's got just a ton of things to talk about, and look at this, folks. He brought... It's almost out of the shot. Your guitar. Oh. There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill brought his guitar, and we might be able to talk him into playing a little tune later on that thing. So, yeah, we do appreciate Bill being here, and we appreciate it. Always a lot of fun, by the way. I showed last week, I occasionally have to show repeat shows.
Yeah.
And last week I showed 2019.
What were we up to then?
You were up to Moccasin Creek number 5.
Yeah.
And I think I had the tuba here, so I don't have the tuba here.
I remember 5 feeling like a lot. Like we did 5. This is our 5th year.
Yeah.
Now we're almost on 10. We'll be on 10 next.
So yeah, we'll get into it here in a little bit. Let me tell you about what is going on in and around your neighborhood today, ladies and gentlemen. A few things going on here on Tuesday, April 18th. Hope you're having a good day. Over here at the Clay County Hospital, just down the way a little bit, at 2 p.m. today, they are hosting a new social group for seasoned adults. I guess that means you're a little bit salty.
Yes, this is a spicy show.
So yeah, get together for seasoned adults. It'll be every Tuesday afternoon, I believe once a month, from 2 to 3 p.m. Refreshments, socializing, community information, fun activities, and other stuff. Membership in the Seasoned Circle is at no charge and is open for everyone in Clay County. Membership includes an exclusive discount card for Seasoned Circle members only to use at select locations. So you might stop by there and try that. And this is awful. The same day at the Clay County Health Department, if you go here first at 10 a.m., it's the Alzheimer's Caregivers meeting. Maybe they ought to put them at the same time. That is a cruel thing. I am the worst. I am just the worst person of all time.
Bruce.
Yeah. You're not even. You're wise not say anything there, Bill. The Clay County Health Department at 10 a.m. They will host an Alzheimer's caregiver meeting. It's the third Tuesday of each month at 10 a.m. in the conference room. That being, of course, this being Tuesday the 18th. It's the third Tuesday. You thought I got in trouble with that last one. I got in trouble with the last one.
Oh, boy.
At the Centralia Regional Library, ladies and gentlemen, from 6:30 to 7:30 tonight, it is Adult Book Club. Adult Book Club. They will be reading now. Just to, in case you have a dirty mind. Yeah, he's hiding. Look at that, he's hiding. I can't blame him a bit. All right, I'll take the camera off of you. They'll be reading The Feather Thief by Kirk Johnson and Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and the Jennifer Finney Boylan before the meeting. So you're welcome to read one or both. You don't have to be a library member to join them, but you do need to fill out a member form. So yeah, the Adult Book Club, I don't think that's what I think that is. So that's I'm pretty sure that's not what I'm thinking. What's going on up in Effingham tonight at the Village Wine and Gifts? It's tax day tasting with Black Box. Who doesn't love a good deal, especially at tax time? Black Box wines have over 100 gold medal, 34 wine enthusiast Best Buy rankings since 2004, and countless other accolades. It's boxed wine. Apparently, boxed wine now is pretty good for for you. The days of that being a bad thing are over. Boxed wine stays fresher longer, and so you never drink more than you want just to finish a bottle. So there you go. And with that, the ability to store 4 bottles of premium wine for up to 6 weeks at 50% less the cost of comparable bottles. It's the definition of savvy. So there you can go to there tonight. And it is, like I said, it is a tax day celebration at the winery up there. You've been up there a couple of times, I suppose. Well, once a week? Is that how often you're up there?
Just 9 years of it now, yeah.
Is it once a what? Wednesday nights?
Every Wednesday at Village Wine in Effingham.
Every Wednesday at Village Wine. Now, this is fun. You bring, is it open microphone?
Yeah, it's open mic. Anybody can play.
Do you have folks coming up there that are just that have no idea what they're doing, or first timers and that kind of thing all the time?
We have had that happens more often when someone has had too much to drink and they just happen to be there.
Yeah.
They're like, I can sing a song. And that's actually quite a lot of fun. When
as long as they get you folks to help them out with the instrumentation, I suppose.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There you go. What else is going? So yeah, that's up at the on Wednesday nights is when Bill's there. This is also, ladies and gentlemen, National Lineman Appreciation Day. Every April 18th honors the men and women who work around the clock to keep your power going. If the power's on when you're reading this article, you likely have a lineman to thank, or if you're watching this show. From the power plant to the grid crisscrossing the country, both above and underground, and right up to the meters at your homes, these men and women build and maintain the system that keeps your motor running. So it keeps the nation running, as a matter of fact. This was set 10 years ago on April 10th, 2013. The U.S. Senate Resolution 95 recognized linemen across the country by setting April 18th as National Lineman Appreciation Day. Not offensive linemen or defensive linemen. This is the folks who are, that's a bad joke. Bad pun. Bad pun. I'm not even going to put you on screen to sneer at that. What does it take to be a lineman? Well, you need to train. And actually Frontier Community College down in Fairfield has the training stuff. They have a big setup for it. So there you go. What else is today, ladies and gentlemen? This is one of my favorites. It's National Animal Cracker Day. On April 18th, each year celebrates a childhood favorite. A box of these sweet animal-shaped crackers not only provided a delicious snack, but also maybe offered you a little bit of entertainment too. Those don't look those look all like the same thing. You got maybe a rhinoceros on the left side there, and
a hippo maybe.
Those horses, maybe a hippos. A lot of hippos or something in there. Let's see what
now you can see those.
Now you can see those. You've got elephants and tigers and such. And I didn't provide the packaging, but did you know that the Animal Cracker Company, I believe it was Nabisco, took them out of the cages like a few years ago?
Nice.
Yeah, they were on the train, train car, and with the cages on it. So yeah, they say that's what they did. They say
life is better. Life is better
for your crackers. Yeah. That's right. Life is better for your crackers if they're out of the cage. So you have that. Also, one other thing to celebrate today, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Columnist Day, and that fella is Ernie Pyle. It kind of commemorates his passing on April 18th, 1945, right at the end of World War II. Ernie Pyle, who wrote he was one of the most popular folks writing back from World War II, columnists writing back from World War II, and he was killed in battle, actually, on April 18th, 1945. Pulitzer Prize-winning war correspondent. So if you like what you read in the newspaper, if you still get a newspaper, or if you read columns online, today's a nice day to honor those folks from the National War Correspondents. What do you want to watch on television today, ladies and gentlemen? Major League Baseball this evening. It is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Chicago White Sox. Bailey Falter on the mound for the Phillies versus Lucas Giolito for the Sox. That's on NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. Also, Arizona Cardinals at the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Dre Jameson versus Jordan Montgomery. That's on Bally Sports, channel 630 at 645. 8:40 tonight. The Cubs continue their West Coast swing. They're in Oakland tonight. They really swamped L.A. Were you paying attention to that?
I was not.
I thought you're a Cardinal fan, aren't you?
I'm a big Cardinal fan.
Yeah, okay, well, that's good. That makes me feel better. Good. But the Cubs will be in Oakland. Marcus Stroman versus Ken Waldachuk, and that's on Marquee, channel 597. We've got a game here today, too, also on channel 100, and I would tell you who that is, but I forgot. So all I know is I've got to show up for a game.
Oh,
I got to do a game today.
Do you announce the games?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Well, hey, buddy, I'm a professional.
I know.
You can tell the professionalism you see every day when you're here.
That's correct. I will not argue.
That's exactly. Well, I appreciate that. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is Bill Poss. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back. We're going to talk about the Moccasin Creek Festival and all kinds of stuff going on with it. It's going to be a lot of fun here on Big Talk after these words. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center, and that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation, and I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
The other guys in my band had arm surgery, so he can't play his trumpet either. So we timed it at the right time. It worked out perfectly. Hello, Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Bill Passalacqua is here, and we're going to talk. I tell you, I'm going to switch to that camera. How about that, Bill? Just to move things. There you go. See, now you go. We're going to talk about the Moccasin Creek Festival, which takes place. Do you have the dates on there?
Yeah, June 22nd through the 25th.
Okay, just to let's see if I can't. With new camera setups, I occasionally don't get stuff done right. But there we go. This is the Moccasin Creek Festival poster. You probably have seen them around, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll probably continue to see them around here and all over the place over the next couple of months. Welcome back, Bill. It is so good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's very enjoyable.
Your new office. This is really awesome.
You like this? I didn't even show you my office upstairs. You walked right past it.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, the one that's trashed with the.
Well, I didn't notice it was trashed. But.
The one with the David Freeze bobblehead.
Oh well, yeah, I caught my eye.
Yeah, that would make sense. that makes sense. But the Moccasin Creek Festival, this is the 9th version of it, and it is again on June 22nd to June 25th up at beautiful Lake Sarah in Effingham County, and it's easy to get to. You've done this 9 times now.
Right.
What got you going? What was the thing that got you wanted to make a festival?
Well, when I lived on the road for 20 years, I would go to these festivals frequently and all around the country, all over Canada and New Zealand and other places. And I just was always thinking I would like to bring my collection of musician friends together and have a festival. And when I moved to Effingham in 2013, I visited my friend's property there at the lake, and he had been doing like rock and roll shows, but he quit doing it.
Oh, really?
And so he had a stage, and he had bathrooms, and he had parking, and it happened to be right next to a campground, a beach, a golf course, and a marina.
That's perfect.
And I thought this is like tailor made to be a festival. Yeah. And so we made a deal, and so I started calling my friends.
And you have had, we're going to go over, folks, we're going to go over the lineup that is here this week or that week of June 22nd to the 25th here in a little bit. But you have really kind of been, I wouldn't call could you call your place the launching pad?
Well, certainly for a few acts it's been that.
It has. Then let's put it, there have been some acts there. You never know what you're going to see here at Moccasin Creek that might become huge someday.
That's right. Yeah, Billy Strings. Billy Strings is the biggest example.
Grammy winner on Austin City Limits, and he's filling big shows.
He's the #1 selling artist in America.
Is he really?
Yeah, right. Was last year. Yeah.
Wow.
So concert tickets.
Yeah.
Concert tickets, yeah.
Billy Strings, you've had Lucas
Nelson and The Promise of the Real.
Yeah. There are several. Well, I don't know who you call the highlight for this year, because you've got Adeem the Artist, who is just blowing up.
Yeah, Adeem the Artist, like Rolling Stone said that they wish that they had heard that album before they made their top 10 albums of the year list.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it until December, so it didn't get on the list.
Oh, is that what happened?
But they said it would have been on the list of Rolling Stone. That's pretty big.
That's pretty big. And then somehow you got your buddy BJ Barham to bring in Do you know Mr. Barham?
I don't.
Well, that's probably.
It kind of surprises me. I never met him.
I am kind of surprised by that too, because he's been around since 2003 or something. But you'd have thought you folks would have crossed. How do you get American Aquarium's a big deal? How in the heck did you get American Aquarium?
Well, one of our board members and the treasurer of Poss Music Works, Doug Winters from Altamont, he saw BJ play a private show in Altamont at the Squid Studios, which is a private house. Just he calls it that. But Brian had him play there, and so he sort of fell in love with his music. And then he fell in love with American Aquarium. BJ is the lead singer, and he basically is American Aquarium. The band has 5 members.
There's 5. It's a good 5-piece band, and they're all very talented. But whenever BJ wanted new band members, he was the one who was in charge of getting.
It's his band.
It's his band.
Yeah, and so Doug said, "Hey, let's get American Aquarium." And he's been asking me this for a few years. But finally, I just said, yeah, let's do it. And I reached out, and I told them I had a price that I was willing to go to, and they did it. for that, and so.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I was surprised. I mean, I wasn't surprised. It was still a big number, but it wasn't like double our budget or anything.
Well, that's the thing. You have to be very careful in that you're doing this out of POS Music Works.
Yeah, we're a not-for-profit.
A nonprofit organization. And tell everybody what the goal of the nonprofit organization is.
Our mission is to bring music and culture to the downstate area. So pretty much anything south of I-74. We don't really bother with Springfield and Champaign. They got their own culture going and stuff. But anywhere south of there and all the way down to the southern part of the state.
Down deep south, because you have stuff in Macanda and that kind of thing.
We do, yeah. And we're trying to reach out to more communities. We do youth open mics, and we do open mics. We do songwriter workshops. We do sing-along Saturdays. So if anybody out there is in Fairfield or Centralia, any of these towns, we're trying to get to you, but we need people to reach out to us too and try to find places to do these
Let's talk a little bit about Thursday, because we got to blow through your crowd here. Here is Thursday's lineup at the Moccasin Creek, and we're going to spend a lot of time on Friday too. But Thursday is a lot of fun. You've got, tell me a little, is Greg Burris also in the Taylor, the Preachers, the Love Preachers?
Garrett Burris he's the bass player for the Love
He's
Preachers.
a Love Preacher, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
They'll show up on Friday, I think. So.
I've got Garrett Burris here, right?
There he is, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Garrett Burris.
And there's Taylor in his band also. So.
Oh, Taylor's in his band?
Yes.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure about that. I saw her over there on the side, and I wasn't sure if she was just slumming or what.
Yeah.
And then I like, there's the Love Preachers, Taylor Steele, and the Love Preachers. Now, they are not playing, are they playing?
They're on Friday.
They're on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, they're on Friday. But taking a look at some other on Thursday, tell us a little bit about what Mr. Greg Klima is doing on Thursday.
So that's the band is Jeremy, Adam, and the surviving members, and they helped Greg recreate some of Tom Petty's greatest hits. It's Tom Petty's, it's the Great Wide Open is the name of the band, and they do a great show. They've played in Collinsville to a pretty full house at the Miners Theater there. They've played in Effingham, Altamont, and around. But people just love this. And
Well, they're very talented.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Great
very
players.
talented. I'm going to say that about a dozen bands that we talk about today. But those guys are particularly talented because, what is it, this weekend it's 2 weeks for the Willie's 90th birthday. They're playing somewhere in Massachusetts. All
Yep.
Willie.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. But my wife gets to get on the act on this one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she gets up and plays the Stevie Nicks role in Stop Dragging My Heart.
Oh, wow. Now that's good, clean fun.
That's fun, right?
So, yeah, I love it. Okay, that's Thursday night. I tell you what we're going to do. There is Thursday's lineup, and I've got a good picture of Steve Poltz, but I don't think I have it up there. No, that's not Steve. I'll get back to Steve. Well,
He's playing on Friday, too. So.
Yeah, there's the overall. We've got too many people playing on Friday night. There's the overall poster, and we'll get back here. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I've got Bill Passalacqua here. We are going to talk about music for quite some time, and then Bill has hopefully going to play. Yeah, okay, let me. I got to bring you the star, don't I? We'll be back right after this, folks. Stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. As Bill Passalacqua and I are solving the world's problems.
Yeah.
If
Going faster than we thought, really.
I'll bet. If we're solving the world's problems, good luck to the world.
Right?
The Moccasin Creek Festival is set for, it is June 22nd through the 25th. Bill, you can go on moccasincreekfestival.com and get tickets, right?
You can. It's the 4-day festival for $110.
For the whole set?
Yeah, and we don't do that Ticketmaster stuff. It's only $6, I think, for
Wait a minute. Oh, you mean I'm not going to have to pay an extra $60 per ticket or whatever the Ticketmaster
exactly right.
does?
That's right. So it's 100. You can write me a check and send it, and the instructions are on the website.
Okay.
You don't have to pay any fees.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably, that would be right.
$110. And we just charge the $6 to recover the $6 that the ticketing company takes from us.
Have you started doing the dailies yet?
Yeah. Day tickets is the earliest we've ever had them on sale. So you can buy a ticket for Saturday only, Friday only, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
However you want to do it, and those are like $40 or $50 or.
Well, they're different. Everyone's different, but I think both Friday and Saturday are 45 in advance.
Okay.
Maybe 55.
Well, that's how you want to do it. Get the better deal, and I mentioned in advance, you'll have quite a few people going up there and staying in the Effingham hotels and stuff, won't you?
We will. Yeah, we have 17 hotels in Effingham, so if you need a place to stay, no problem. And also, there's a campground next door. And
how many? What kind of percentage do you think of the people who go to the festival? What percentage do you think are actually there camping and going to every day, and what kind of percentage do you think just come in for like a one-day thing?
I think for the day passes, it's probably 70% that just come for the day and then leave. For the weekenders, they're definitely 90% there for the whole weekend. Yeah. And you know why they like it so much?
No, tell me.
We have flush toilets. No porta potties. No porta potties.
Look right in the camera and say that again.
You can wash your hands. Flush toilets, baby. Flush toilets.
I gotta tell you, hey, you know how, and that's included in the regular price. That's not VIP.
You don't have to pay extra. No.
I had a buddy.
There's no VIP. There's no VIP.
I had a buddy who went down to New Orleans this last weekend. They had the
Jazz Fest.
French Quarter Festival. Jazz Fest is coming up.
Okay.
He bought VIP as a 3-day thing. He bought VIP, cost him $150 a day, basically for a flush toilet.
See, folks, that's free to you if you come to the Moccasin Creek Festival.
Added value, ladies and gentlemen.
Also free, kids.
Really?
Yeah, kids are free.
You bring the kids and
you have to come with them. You can't just drop them off. But yeah.
You probably had some kids running around looking for mom and dad.
yeah, mom and dad are down by the creek.
Yeah, well, that's fun. I said all this, it's very easy to get into and very easy to hang out at. Here is who's playing on Friday. We have you've got Steve Clark. Morning. Give me the highlight. We've already talked a little bit about American Aquarium, but they're great. This is just a huge day. How in the heck do you fill all this on one day?
We talked about Adeem the artist. They're really taking off, as you said. Bernie Sisters. This is their third appearance at the Moccasin Creek Festival.
There's Adeem.
Yeah, there's Adeem. The Bernie Sisters. This is their third appearance at the Moccasin Creek Festival, and it is they have announced that they're breaking up. The two younger, so the two on the outside, Emma and Bella, are going to continue as the Bernie Sisters, and Liv Bernie is the middle one, is taking off on her own career. She's turned 18, so she had to leave the band, I guess, They're from Columbia, Missouri. Fantastic performers.
Her family kicks her out of the band.
It's like Logan's Run,
God, I hope not. That's the thing, folks. All right, you see sweet little girls. And this looks like it's going to be, just a nice little time. They're just not going to whoop it up or anything. If you go online, go to YouTube and go check out the Bernie Sisters, which I encourage you to check out all the bands we're talking about. Bernie Sisters get going.
Oh my God. Yeah. And if you want to bring your kids to an event that they're actually going to be knocked out, as opposed to bored stiff, these girls will knock them out.
They really will.
Yeah. And they're good for all ages, but I mean, the kids are really knocked out.
And this is what, their second year there or the third year there?
Third year there.
Third year there. And so you've basically raised the family.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, they're friends of the family for sure.
Well, that's outstanding. Let's see who else we have. Tell me who that is.
That's Caleb Cottle.
Is he on Friday?
I think he's on Saturday.
Oh crap! I put the wrong one up there.
He's bringing his trio, and they're fantastic. He's from Southern Virginia.
Really?
It's kind of a southeast. There's a kind of a southeast thing with American Aquarium from North Carolina, Adim, the artist from Knoxville, Jonathan Bird from North Carolina.
There's American Aquarium right there.
There's American. That's BJ. He's a very intense person.
Is he? Like you said, he is certainly intense on stage. I wonder if he is off stage like that too.
So that's what I'm told. That's what I'm told.
Are you warned at all by in the writers or anything? Some of these artists, because you deal.
No, it's always a surprise. You get a courtesy of a warning. This guy's going to be a pain in the butt, so watch out.
By the way, we warned you. This artist is a real jerk.
but we talk to each other. Like my brother Matt has worked with BJ and played with him and stuff. So he's told me just be ready for that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. That's what kind of surprised me when you look at the poster. There are no Passalacquas on here. You don't have Matt playing, and you're not playing at this. You'll get up there and play.
Love Seat is playing.
Oh, Love Seat. Okay, I forgot about Love Seat playing up there. Yeah.
And my brother Matt has played it many times. My brother Larry and his wife Britt, LP and the Honeybee. I think they're on the list there somewhere. So that's my brother Larry.
Okay, LP and the Honeybees. There. Yeah, Larry Passalacqua. Okay.
And Mike's pretty much in retirement. So
has Mike quit?
Well, he got up and played with the Poss Family Band at the Village Wine for my dad's birthday celebration. My dad died 15 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, the birthday celebration was recently, wasn't it?
It was February, and we had all my brothers plus the Bill and Martin and Tony Martin, and we had a big old time.
No, well, now, see, that doesn't, we're not talking about the Sun Stereo thing, which was a different date.
Too. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have the opportunity to ever go see the band called Sun Stereo,
I think they're coming back to Summer Sundown.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that going to be done? Is Summer Sundown's the one?
August.
Okay, I was thinking that was the Macanda one.
No, that's Little Grassy Get Down.
Okay, it's Summer Sun. You moved the date for Summer Sundown.
We did
from Labor Day weekend into August a little bit.
So something like that. Last year it was in late September. This year it's in late August.
Okay.
But it has in the past been on Labor Day weekend. So
okay.
That's why you're thinking that.
There are many different reasons why.
I'm here for you, Bruce.
I appreciate it. Bill, you do not understand how much I appreciate you being here for me. As we're going to talk, we haven't even gotten to Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge deal. Again, Bill Passalacqua is here. Go to MoccasinCreekFestival.com. Look at your screen. Type it into your computer. Moccasin Creek Festival. Will the hats be available?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have special hats coming this year too.
There will be merch. There will be all the food. We haven't even talked about food.
There's tons of vendors, like craft vendors also.
We're going to talk about all that stuff here when we return on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We're just talking about food. No big deal. Speaking of food, you've got huge and great amounts of food up there for sale. Tell me what are we going to have up there at the
I'm very
Moccasin
excited.
Creek?
I'm very excited because Poss Music Works is going to have its own booth again.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to have 4 different salads for people who, and especially for people who are vegetarian or vegan. That's a great option. In the last couple of years, people have complained that there haven't been enough options for vegetarians and for healthy food options.
I thought you'd been working on that. I'm so surprised they were still complaining.
We kept asking people to do it like as part of their deal, but then they just dropped the ball and said, "Sorry, we're not going to do it."
Yeah, well, I mean,
so we're going to do it ourselves.
Yeah, that's the thing. If somebody comes, if somebody's wanting brings in their truck and they're selling, their meat tacos or something, they're going to be selling meat.
Yeah, well, and we don't care if they sell meat. It's just we just want to have some options for the vegans and vegetarians.
Sure.
So,
what do I do if I'm thirsty and I'm feeling like I need something to drink?
You need to head over to the cantina.
Yeah.
And And
what's at the cantina?
Well, any kind of beer, wine, liquor, anything soda,
water,
plenty of water. We're going to be selling water and kombucha and coffee at the Poss Music.
Oh, so you'll have tea going?
We'll have some tea. Yeah.
That's the kombucha. That's a tea thing, right?
It's kind of like a tea. Yeah.
I didn't know what it is.
It's fermented beverage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good for your gut.
Is it non-alcoholic or alcoholic?
It's non-alcoholic. They do make alcoholic versions.
But it's fermented.
But it's fermented, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like fermented foods, like
like vinegar or something like that.
Vinegar is fermented, yeah, I think so.
Maybe
we'll get some sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut.
I like sweet sauerkraut. I'm not a big fan of
I don't know about that.
sweet Bavarian. The sweet Bavarian's good.
Okay.
Throw it on your Reuben. It's outstanding.
There's a new food truck in Effingham called the Sauerkraut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's Angry German Man?
Yeah. It's based. The image is based on my great-great-great-grandfather, one of the founders of Two-Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Mr. Nieberge?
No.
See, I thought he was the founder of T-Town.
Well, there were 13 of them.
Well, okay.
But
there must have been a Mr. somewhere.
Clemens Etmore was his name. And my cousin, his also great-great-great-grandson, Gus Seymour, is opening the
There you go.
sauerkraut.
That That is a great name. That is a great name. I love that. What's going on Saturday?
Hey,
we already mentioned LP and the Honeybee, your brother, and then we talked about the Bernie sisters a little bit. I love the thought of going to see, who are these guys?
Well, Chicago Farmer, the field notes won't be there with him.
Okay, so it's just Mr. Farmer there on the second one in.
Yeah, the one with the big sort of brown hat in the middle.
Yeah.
He's playing almost every show with the band this year, but we got one of his few solo shows. We're very excited to have him back solo. He's great with the band, but we like him to tell his stories and everything.
Yeah. This young lady is playing Saturday night.
Carsey Blanton.
And
yeah.
I was struggling to find a picture that I could show.
Well, she's fantastic.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's sassy and just unbelievably
very
talented.
saucy. Go on again, ladies and gentlemen. If you're unfamiliar with these folks, go to YouTube and you don't have you changed your website a little bit. You don't have the link directly to the folks' YouTube anymore. Did you do that? Was that on purpose?
Well, we changed web host and web designer. So our old web designer basically was sort of he didn't keep up with the.
You don't
times,
you don't need to say it out loud that he was stealing from you.
No. He told me, he said, Bill, I can't keep up. It's too easy to do now, and the way I do it's really hard. So just get someone to do it who knows how to do the easy way.
Well, there you go. That makes some sense. Again,
so Garrett Burris does it. Garrett Burris.
Garrett Burris is very talented. Yeah. Okay, so that's Carsey Blanton.
You got trout fishing in America. You got a picture of them because they're fantastic.
I do have trout fishing, but I don't know where it is.
You put it on. There's Chain Station there. From Denver, Colorado.
Okay, I was saving this Chain Station on Saturday. Or are they Sunday?
They're Saturday. They're going to be on. They're going to be on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, well, they're not on your Saturday list there.
I know they're not because I haven't announced that they're going to be on Saturday yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exclusive announcement.
Premiere.
Chain Station is going to be playing on Saturday.
Yeah, they're going to hang around.
Are they going to be the midnight run?
No, that's old. That's old. They are going to play at midnight, but they're going to do a daytime, like a 20-minute or something.
Oh, okay.
But they're going to do after hours as well. Steve Poltz.
I forgot to bring up Steve Poltz. Steve Poltz is playing on Thursday and Friday, right?
Thursday and Friday. He's our headliner on Thursday.
Headliner on Thursday and playing along on Friday, and he might have more flattering pictures out there somewhere.
That's pretty great, though. Have you heard him do the thing about Jack Buck? Oh my God, his bit about baseball announcers.
I don't know that
you would love that.
I don't know that I have. I'll have to.
Vin Scully.
Seek it out.
Yeah.
Does he do like
he imitates all of them? Yeah. Harry Carey.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, you see, Poltz he's a big time fan of baseball too.
He is, sure. He's a Padres fan.
Is he a Padres fan?
Yeah, Tony Gwynn is his all-time favorite.
Wow, I can understand Tony Gwynn. I do have a trout fishing. I tell you what, let's do. Here again, ladies and gentlemen, the Saturday lineup. Circle right there in the middle of it. Trout fishing in America. I'm gonna go find that picture and we'll make sure that we throw it on there because we're running out of time. By the way, what is Betty's Infinity? Am I looking at that wrong?
I'm not sure we were seeing that.
Betty's. And that looks like a signal for infinity above Chicago Farmer.
That's Betty Sue.
Betty Sue!
Betty Sue is a songwriter from Austin, Texas. Really fantastic performer.
I didn't go look up that picture because I had no idea if I'd find Betty's Infinity on Google.
No, that's Betty Sue.
That's Betty Sue.
And she played an Alney at the.
She didn't open for Robbie Folks when you were there.
No, I opened for Robbie Folks.
Yeah,
that was JJ and I.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we love to play an Alney, but it's just hard to get it worked out.
Yeah,
if you're an Alney, you need to let us know where you want us to play. Tell them that.
That's exactly right. And again, go online, find Poss Music Works, and follow along because they're bringing talent to Southern Illinois.
We'd like to come to your town.
There you go. And we'll be right back here on Big Talk. I'm going to go find that trout fishing in America picture, and we'll be right back after these words. Do stick around. Plus, he's going to sing, I think. Oh yeah, I gotta put the story in again, don't I? Where's the picture for the? There we go. Yeah, there you go. We'll be back right after this, folks. Stick around.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined here today by Bill Passalacqua. Again, we're talking about the Moccasin Creek Festival. You will see this poster on my wall very shortly. Probably the next time you see a Big Talk show, that poster will be on my wall. And the festival is June 22nd. Boy, that June 22nd through the 25th weekend, that always works out. Almost always beautiful weather, isn't it?
It has been, yeah. We usually get a little rain, but you know what happens if it rains? You know what happens if it rains?
What's that?
You get wet. And then a little bit later, you're dry again.
It doesn't really hurt anybody.
Yeah, I know. Like we have skin, so
it's nice.
pretty cool.
That's exactly right. What's going on Sunday at the thing? You got the Weary Ramblers, the Halos, Ryan and Lisa Ann Conlon, trout fishing back, as well as, okay, I found it. Well, that's not trout. There's trout fishing in America.
There we go. That's them.
Tell folks about these folks.
Well, that's Ezra and Keith. Ezra is about 6'10", and Keith's about 5'4", and they've been playing festivals and concerts since 1976 or 77 or something. So they're pros, but they're hugely popular all over the country. But nobody around here really knew him very well. So
really?
Yeah, so I was happy to bring him to town, and everyone just lost their minds last year when they played. And they actually made a lot of their money playing at Toys R Us stores. They got a contract with Toys R Us to tour all around the country for
They just go to from
5 years.
One Toys R Us to another.
Well, they'd play at concerts as well, but yeah, that was like their anchors were the Toys R Us.
How so? I mean, do they draw kids or something?
They have a couple kids albums,
okay.
And the kids just love them. Yeah. They lose their
They're
mind.
playing on Saturday as well as Sunday. What time of day are we talking?
They're playing like at 6 on Saturday on the main stage, and then on Sunday at I think 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're second last band on Sunday.
Okay.
They're fantastic.
I've got I think
Beth Bombara. Yeah.
That is Bombara. Beth Bombara. She is also on Sunday. Now tell me about these folks.
Beth's a young songwriter from St. Louis, really dynamic performer, and so she's not the typical stand up there and sing your Weep for Problems kind of songwriter. She's more of spunky and a little more rock and roll than a lot of the stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a great way to end the festival, I think.
Do have a couple of other photos I was going to show of other performers. Tell me about the Old Capitol, folks. This is Old Capitol Square Dance Club, but it's I got to tell you, I've seen square dance bands, and this really does not look like a square dance band.
It's not a square dance band. It's I don't know how they got the name, but or why they spelled it that way. But Zach Anderson is the guy with the silver guitar there, and he's from Vandalia.
Okay.
And he lives, all these other guys live in St. Louis, and he goes over there and plays with them quite a bit. And people keep telling me, you got to check out the Old Capitol Square Dance. And I was like, that doesn't sound like a band I would enjoy very much. But then I did check them out.
You said, I know my crowd. I really don't see us clearing out the area. And
we do some square dancing, but this is not that band.
So where do they play in St. Louis very often?
Venice Cafe and
do they?
Places like that, yeah.
And go down to the, what's the South Broadway Club or something, South Broadway Athletic Club. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a folk punk thing.
Folk punk?
Kind of like folk punk.
All right, I got to remember what day that is.
Saturday night.
And on Friday? No. The Merry people are on Friday. The
Merry Travelers?
Merry Travelers.
From Champaign, yeah, they're great.
Oh, really?
Urbana, maybe. But yeah, they're really good.
Who's this young lady?
That's Jamie McDell from New Zealand, and she's a really great singer-songwriter from New Zealand.
No kidding.
Yeah.
She's
very young.
She's a long way from home.
Yeah, she's only like 23 or 24 years old, I think.
Is that right?
I say that. I have no idea, really. I'm just looking at her. She looks
She looks like she's early 20s.
Am I right?
I have no idea how old she is.
I think she's pretty young, though.
Okay, now tell me a little bit. How would you? Most people would think New Zealand. How in the world would Bill know anybody from New Zealand? You spent a little time down there, didn't you?
I did a tour down there probably 20 years ago.
Yeah,
yeah. That's not how I know her, though. She was opening a bunch of shows.
Thank goodness.
She was opening a bunch of shows for Casey Chambers.
Oh, really?
And who I love.
Yeah,
and her dad's
she's great.
Her dad's a friend of mine.
Yeah, he played at that all-night gig too.
He did play at that all-night gig with Robbie Folks, and he also played in Effingham at that time. But so I saw that she was opening and checked her out, and I just really loved her sound, and so I reached out to her. So Bill Chambers' son Nash lives in Nashville.
Okay.
And so I reached out to him and I said, hey, he's her manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I said, hey, if she comes around.
That's wonderful. Didn't Nash used to play with Casey some? Yeah, I thought they were like a duo there early as she was getting going.
Yeah,
now she's more on her own, right?
Well, it was, and Bill played with them also. Yeah,
okay.
They had a little family band.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Who else did I have a picture of here? There's the Old Capitol folks. Tell me about this lady. We ran by her in a minute.
Kind of a jazzy sound. I think, are they on Friday?
Who is this?
This is the Merry Travelers.
The Merry Travelers. This is Friday, early Friday before Taylor Steele.
You might recognize the field notes in there. That's
the guy who looks like Chris. The guy who looks like the guy from David Letterman show.
Right. That's Cody Jenkins.
Yeah.
And Charlie, Cosmic Charlie on bass. And I don't know the guitar player's name, but they're all great. And she's just a really funny.
She's from Ann Arbor, right? I believe
she grew up in Effingham.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think all of her stuff, all the Merry Traveler stuff, was Ann Arbor, Michigan.
She went to high school in Effingham.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she might have moved to Ann Arbor. I don't know.
Maybe.
Ann Arbor's a great town. I just saw Mary Gaucher was there last night at the Arc.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Mary Gaucher, she now didn't you try to get her? You've had her at one of these before.
She's been at Moccasin.
I thought she'd also played the Effingham Performance Center before.
She played at the Loft in Village Wine.
Oh, did she?
In September of last year.
Okay.
She and Jamie Harris.
Before you play, tell me a little bit about, you're going out on tour. Is this your first tour in years?
Well, I've done a few just off the cuff kind of things, but this is our first organized tour. We have 8 shows in 9 days throughout Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, and we have 8 shows. It's me and Kendall, my guitar player. Kendall's going to play mandolin and guitar with me, and then JJ, my wife, the other half of Love Seat, she'll fly into Wichita, and we'll do 4 shows with her too.
Love Seat is playing also, like you said, at the Moccasin Creek. What days is Love Seat playing?
We're playing Saturday night.
Okay. You don't get up there and play in between shows. How do you transfer quickly between one band to the next?
We have a side stage that we do tweeners.
Okay.
And most of the tweeners aren't announced in advance, but because it's my festival, I guess I
You get up there from time to time.
I do. I get up there.
Somebody will get up there.
And it's going to be, we'll have people up there entertaining you throughout.
Again, the Moccasin Creek Festival, it is June 22nd, Thursday the 22nd. I'm so sorry that you're missing the equinox.
Am I?
Like the 21st probably, isn't it?
Well, it usually kind of bleeds over. It could be the 20th and 21st, or it could be the 21st and 22nd.
Well, I mean, it's a happy anniversary, by the way, because isn't it when you...
The 20th would be our,
well, it was an equinox. That's what made me think of that.
Right, that's right.
Right?
That's a good point. Yeah.
He's probably creeped out now that I know too much about him.
We can't really have the festival on a Monday,
No, that does
or a Tuesday or something.
It messes up everybody's plans.
Yeah.
All right, you were mentioning that you had some new music for this tour.
I have a new song.
You have a new song.
JJ and I wrote it together. So it's a Love Seat song, but she's not here today, so I had to play it without her.
I'm sorry. JJ, we wish you were here, but tell ladies and gentlemen, Bill Passalacqua.
I live in the ugliest house in a town full of pretty ugly houses.
I started off on the wrong note, and I don't know how I did that.
Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Stop. Then how about I reintroduce you, because I'm probably going to cut this and throw it on YouTube by itself.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Passalacqua.
I live in the ugliest house in a town full of pretty ugly houses. It's big and it's got a lot of bathrooms. I live in the ugliest house in town. I think I finally made it.
There you go.
My car is baby poop yellow. It starts most of the time, and it tends to get me where I'm going. But it's parked at the ugliest house in town.
Baby poop yellow.
It's a Mercedes.
Yes, it is.
You know that color?
Yes, it is.
My yard is full of sticks and branches. It's worse than the house it surrounds. And my wife can't get the mower started. So we're stuck at the ugliest house in town.
Here's the weird bridge.
I love it.
A fresh coat of paint would go a long way. I'll bet the neighbors would beg me to stay, but the car isn't starting, I'm sorry to say. It's not gonna happen today.
Try to follow that bridge on the tuba.
Yeah, I could do this. I could do this. I'll listen to it.
In the ugliest house in a town full of pretty ugly houses. It's big and it's got a lot of bathrooms. I live in the ugliest house in town.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Passalacqua.
It was a rough start, but I got it.
Hey, you got it. You got it. That's outstanding.
Thanks for having me, Bruce.
Well, you're very welcome, Bill. I got about 30 seconds to kill. Now, has anybody ever told you actually that you do live in the ugliest house in town?
No, I was driving by this house and it had a for sale sign, but it said sold, and it was so ugly. And I thought, oh my gosh, someone has bought the ugliest house in town.
Because your house is a good looking house.
It's a beautiful house.
But it's just not, it doesn't go with what is all around it, does it? I mean, it's...
Well, yeah, so the Dollar General store moved across the street, and that really wrecked our view.
What I like about it, and you see it from time to time, ladies and gentlemen, if you drive through the southern part of Effingham, the Poss Music Works sign is out there.
That's where I live.
And you have you're using the Little Rascals font for. Buddy and I were talking on Saturday. Did they actually have a Little Rascals font? Moccasin Creek Festival is coming up. Go to MoccasинCreekFestival.com. Bill, thank you so much. Enjoyed and good luck to you this week on the tour and with the festival. Folks, we'll see you all next time. Have a great day.